Welcome in to Soul Food and Guidance this week. Today's going to be a short one, but I just wanted to share a reflection and things that I'm learning alongside everyone else, and just reminders and things that I think we all need. So, last week, when I was going to record a video for Soul Food and Guidance on this channel, I decided against it because I was sicker than I've been in a while. And I worked really hard this time of being sick to get rid of anything on my calendar, anything on my schedule that either could be moved, or just really recognizing like I don't feel well. I need to take care of myself. And the video for this channel was one of them. In the past, like past me, I was very much conditioned and trained to push past and to push through, I guess we could say, right? Push through being sick, push through being tired. There are various times in my life where I would even like take it a token on my chest of being like, I didn't need to sleep when I actually did. Or, kind of feeling proud for how much I pushed through or pushed past. And would often have, people congratulate me or reward me for not being kind to myself, basically. And I have been really intentional about trying to shift this and in my life in general, get more rest, right? Not just in times where I don't feel well, but making it a point to build that into my life, build rest into my life, which I think is important coming from my mouth, because of being a business owner and being a mom. It's not like it's easy to make time to rest. It's something that I have to be really intentional about. And this time being sick, just having to get really clear with myself of, in human design, I'm a projector. So I need more rest than a lot of the other types anyway. And being sick just makes it that much more important. And yeah, so I learned or something I guess I keep relearning is when I rest and when I take time for myself, not only do I feel so much gratitude when I feel better, like today's one of the days where I feel like most back to myself, even though it's taken a while. I'm just so grateful for how I feel now and wanting to do what I can to stay in good health and stay well. And part of that is resting. And I want to make sure this isn't just a projector bit of advice, right? Where I think part of it, and I look to Trisha Hersey's work, which I've mentioned before in different videos, but her book, Rest as Resistance, is really a part of this, right? Where we're trying to create a different way of doing things that includes rest built in. So we're not having to recover from burnout and recover from exhaustion, where there's room for us to rest as needed and to take care of ourselves. And what I found is the more rest I do, the more intentional about it I am as a projector in human design. I have had more people reach out to be clients of mine this week, to connect and network with me, and invitations that I wasn't expecting to collaborate or work on different projects. They all came in when I was resting and when I was taking time and slowing down and when I was putting less on my plate. So they're just these continual reminders of it feels like I need to hustle. It feels like I need to grind because that is kind of what we're taught to do. That is what we are congratulated for. And yet I have the evidence in front of me that by not pushing and not hustling, that is actually how I'm designed to receive invitations and receive what I need. Now, every type needs something different, right? Projectors need more rest, like I said, than the other types. And so when I am not feeling my best, when I am not feeling at my highest expression, rest is something I need to come back to. It's something that we as projectors need to come back to. It is something that will help us get back to ourselves. And every different type in human design has a different thing they can do to lean into their design more. And for projectors, rest is a really big one, right? So recognizing ourselves and also resting as needed, and probably resting more than you think you need. And you might be surprised by the opportunities that come in when you actually give yourself that rest, because it feels counterintuitive, right? It feels like taking a break means something's going to pass me by or I'm going to miss something. And that's just not true for projectors. So to go through the other types, right? Like when a generator is feeling run down, what do they need? Because they might not need rest. Maybe they do. Maybe that's what they want to do. But generators are going to need to do more of what they love. They are going to need to, okay, let's say they have a 9 to 5 that they really don't like to do, but it feels like the only thing they can do right now and feels like survival and safety for their family. Then we'd go outside of that work time. Are there more things that we can do for them that they love? Are there more things they can be spending their time doing that they get a little bit of excitement or joy or love from? And for manifesting generators, it might be like, have you had a chance to play lately? Have you had a chance to get creative and try something new and have novelty and have fun and play? And taking some of the seriousness out of life a little bit might be something that brings manifesting generators back to themselves. And for manifestors, it would be like, have you given yourself permission to feel and have like a completely independent time and freedom from other people and just kind of doing your own thing, doing what you want to do? Do you get enough of that? Have you had enough of that? And for reflectors, it would be, have you had enough time where you can kind of let other people's stuff go, kind of pour out your vessel, pour out your container of everybody else's energy, and have time where you get to just flow in with like, how am I doing in this moment? What do I need in this moment? What do I want in this moment? Solely from me. What do I want? So each type has a way where they can come back to themselves, reset, right? Part of how we can check in with that is, are we feeling a lot of our not self, or are we in our self theme? So, right. So for projectors, that is, am I experiencing a lot of bitterness right now? Or am I feeling success? That's kind of the spectrum. For generators and manifesting generators, it is, am I feeling satisfied in life right now, or is a lot of frustration coming up? For man-gens, sometimes that can move to anger. For manifestors, are they feeling a certain level of anger, or are they feeling at peace? And those are indicators. And for reflectors, it's going to be surprise in life, kind of awe, surprise, or are we feeling disappointed by life and what life has to offer? So those are also things we can check in with. Like, if for me as a projector, I'm feeling a lot of bitterness, I might need to back up and go like, okay, what do I actually need? How do I want to be spending my time? Do I need more rest than I'm getting? Am I recognizing myself enough? Those are going to be really important. And these are things that are going to happen to us, right? Projectors are going to realize, hey, I haven't been resting enough. And generators are going to be noticing, am I doing enough of the things that I love? Like, is there enough excitement going on and things I'm choosing that are hell yeses in my life? So these aren't bad by any means to notice, like, oh, I'm in my not self, I'm in my bitterness, I'm in frustration. They're more guideposts and signposts of, hey, these give us an indicator of like, something's off, or actually maybe something is feeling really good and I'm in my self theme, and I can notice that too. Like, what am I doing well right now? Like, what is feeling good right now? So these just give us a little bit of indicators of what can bring us back to ourselves, or even like little clues of what might I need? Like, what are the things that will help me reset and bring me back to myself? So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can put comments in the video or you can email me. And as always, you can find me on Instagram or TikTok and go to my website at stillfittingguidance.com. Like I said, this is just a short one for today to kind of get me back into the swing of things after being down and out sick. But feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and I would love to talk to you soon. See you next time.